Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I actually just within I had 3 seconds left and I posted my Instagram story. So yes, I did it. I managed to do it before we actually went live this time. Yay! Wow. Hi. We did not meet last week, so it feels strange to be vlogging, Sarah. Live streaming right now. Let me know what you're working on, you guys. I do want a brief pause. I want to chat. I wanted to ask you guys, how do we feel about Sunday sprints? Because I know I like the Fridays, but Fridays are just a little bit tougher for me. Sometimes my dad has the night off. Like my parents were over earlier and they had to leave because I was streaming because my dad has the nights off, sometimes, not all the time. But Sundays, I used to always stream on Sundays. It was Sundays and Thursdays. And I remember Sundays working better anyway. If we hate the Sunday idea, let me know. But if Sunday works, I might switch my days of streaming over to Sunday. I just know because Friday people can stay up late, and if they're in a different time zone, then it's not as big of a deal if they're staying up late on Friday. I just know that. So I'm just I don't know. But I don't know. This week it's okay. But I know last week I skipped it because my dad had Friday off. And then today, actually, my mom got back from vacation. So we spent a little time together before it was time to get stream time. But, I'm just curious. I am not going to be working on anything fun tonight. Unfortunately, I'm going to be working on client work, which is okay. It's just work. It's not the fun editing stuff. Although lately I have been struggling with my editing. Just finding the motivation to do so. It's just tough. It's tough. It's been tough, but we'll get there. I'm on chapter 17. I worked a little bit today, and I just hated the dialogue that I had in my chapter. So editing, I spent an hour on it today, and I got maybe a page further into it. It just was not far at all. So it's fine. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. Also, I am wearing the same sweatshirt from my video. I did take it off yesterday and went to sleep in a different shirt. It's not this shirt underneath, but I just put it back on because it's not dirty. If you have a shirt underneath it, it's not dirty after one wear. Come on. It's fine. In case anybody was wondering, I don't know. I'm self-conscious with the stupidest stuff. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But thank you for watching. Also, you guys, if you haven't seen my vlog, look at my nails. They're probably my favorite nails to date. The little ombre situation we have going on here. Obsessed. Anyway. Hello, my friends. I'm really glad you guys are here. I'm excited to get working tonight. I have quite a lot to read. I started reading earlier, but my parents came over, and so it kind of cut into my editing time. So I'm just bummer. I couldn't get as far as I wanted to. So yes, episode 2 of my screenplays. Love it, love it. I can't believe Camp NATO is tomorrow. Crazy. I don't think I have a really set goal. I don't usually do camp goals, I don't think anyway. But I really just want to work on my book 4 and get that finished, this draft finished. I mentioned it in today's vlog, but I do want to kind of get another set of eyes before sending it to I just feel I want just a little bit a little extra set of eyes, I guess, in this one. Yeah, so I mentioned it in today's vlog. So I want to do that, but I don't know when it'll work into my timeline. We'll figure it out. We have time. I have to finish the draft first. I'm on chapter 17 of 33, I think I said in the vlog. I was thinking the same time as now. So 7 p.m. Eastern time. Hello. Yeah, thank you. We'll see if it works. Yeah, it would be 7 p.m. It would be the same time it is now. But just finish my outline for camp, main camp now. Fun. Hello, hello. I'm here Sunday, Fridays. Yeah, that's what I've been finding for me too. Fridays are a bit tough. I'll be Monday in here. Oh, gotcha. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yay. Okay, well, maybe we'll try Sundays and we'll see if we get, our same little batch of crowd or people like that. See, I don't mind my day as long as it's about this time. I can never catch up with other students doing. Yeah, I understand. I understand with you about that. Probably writing a spicy scene tonight. Fingers crossed for you too. Yes. Sounds like Sunday. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, Sundays do work. I was expecting Sundays not to work, but oh no. Hello, hello. Not ready to apply my own nails. Fun. Oh my gosh, for the first time. So I don't know if my old nail tech just did it differently. But I got a new nail tech because I don't know if my old one quit or was fired. I didn't get that tea, even though I was dying for it. But I was with a new nail tech yesterday, and she takes out this so if you've ever had your nails professionally done, like acrylics done, they have like this little like machine that, I don't know, it's like a sander kind of machine that whirs and they can take off the acrylic and stuff. So she takes out this thing that has like this like gnarly point to it, and she's like, flip your nails over, we're gonna do underneath your nails. And I'm like, with a pointy thing? I was freaked out. That was random. My apologies. But I don't know why I shared that story, but that scared me yesterday. It was very scary. Anyway, moving on. I'm so sorry. Does anybody have any Camp Nano projects ready? Let us know. Working on the POV rewrite of my book tonight, starting camp a day early. Heck yes. That's so exciting. I agree with the shirts. I tend to change my shirts a few times daily, especially if I'm afraid of getting a food stain. Yes, if it's a light color shirt, and I like, there's a few shirts that I don't risk. Like if this one, if I'm having soup, this shirt is coming off. I'm not wearing this sweatshirt. Most of my writing bookish sweatshirts I take off when I eat because I'm not getting a stain on this. Although I got one on my bookish sweatshirt and I'm so upset about it. April Fool's Day, yay! You guys, my birthday, it's coming up. It's coming up soon. It's the 9th. Crazy, I'm turning 24. Doesn't sound right. Totally forgot Camp Nano tomorrow. I have set myself the insane goal of 200,000 and have nothing but 200,000 in a month? My friend, like in a month, like for like legit? I'm curious. Finish editing draft for my debut novel. Awesome. Good goal. Cheating on Camp Nano since I'm probably not going to be able to write tomorrow, so I'm writing tomorrow's words today. Hey, that's okay. That works. Camp is super flexible. It's not like the, NaNoWriMo thing. So I don't think it's cheating. I think it's great. It's April 1st somewhere, like we just talked about. Long time, literally a long time no talk. It's good to see you. You were speaking to me during your most recent vlog. Working for thyself is so tough to juggle sometimes, especially when burnout. Literally. I've just been struggling with it lately so hard. It's crazy. I'm really been struggling with like motivation and like keeping myself to a deadline and stuff. Like today I was really good with it because I kind of forced myself to be. Like last night when I was doing that vlog, okay, I'm like, I'm gonna be better at holding myself accountable. And so today I really tried my best to hold myself accountable, but it's hard. And I don't know why it's just hitting me. I've been like self-employed for 7 months now. I don't know why it's just now hitting me that, oh my gosh, this is tough. I am working on my oh, I forgot my soda downstairs. That was a bummer. Working on my fashion, realistic fiction, young adult romance story. Can't wait to dive into the story since its setting is cooler than the setting in the other 2 stories right before. Oh, cool. Well, that's exciting. Yay. I'm doing Camp Nano and help me progress during Q2. Awesome. Not working on normal writing tonight. Spending this friends writing addresses for my save the dates. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. That is so exciting. And actually, now that you said something, I do have to package up my annotated copy for the first sprint. So I have to go downstairs and pack and grab the book because I meant to do it all week, but it kept slipping my mind. So now that you said that, I'm gonna hold my hand like this for the rest of the time so I do not forget, because my brain, I just forget everything nowadays. 200,000 in April. What is that a day, though? I want to finish my series ASAP for rapid release this summer. What is that a day? How many days are in April? 30? 6,666. Oh, that's a scary number. But good luck. That's exciting. Your birthday. Oh my gosh, love it. Love it. I was getting alcohol at a liquor store, and the girl was like, "Can I see your ID?" And I handed it to her, and she looks at it and she's like, "Oh, it's my nephew's birthday." And I'm like, "Today?" And she's like, "No, your birthday." I'm like, "Oh." And she's like, "What's your birthday?" I'm like, April 9th. I swear it's a real ID. Oh, that was funny though. I love camps because I'm a rebel. That's my favorite thing about it. Yeah, I love camp too. I feel like there's a whole lot less pressure, and it's, you don't feel as bad if you don't hit your goal. Do you know what I mean? Like with the NaNoWriMo goal, if you don't hit 50K, there's kind of like this stigma around it, which I don't love. Due to work stuff, pulling up for July to finish this book. Oh, that's okay. Oh, I understand with the work stuff though. I feel like they should have NaNoWriMo during like the summer months or something, not November. Trying my hand at a bad boy romance and trying to simplify my usually complex storylines. We love a good bad boy romance. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna kind of go a little quicker just so we can start our first sprint. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are flaming hot. I know I mentioned the last room I was trying to convert my book to dual point of view, and I'm happy to report that I've completely given up on that goal. Why is that so funny? I mean, it's okay. If you feel like it doesn't work, that's okay. It's tough. That would be really tough. Dual point of view, I could never. But I I feel sad that you gave up. But if you don't think it's right for the book, then you're probably right. I'm revising the first few chapters of my bakery rivals to lovers work in progress, while also doing some business work too. So I'm going to be researching occupations like food stylist and food critics. Fun research. Want to get 40K done this month on my Ink It novel. So I only have 10K left to write before I can edit and publish it. Awesome. Just got done with an editing pass, doing work in progress. I'm ready to start camp piano tomorrow. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, new keyboards are so fun. And you're not too late. We've just been chatting away, but we're about to hop into our first sprint. So I'm finishing up self-edits for Mafia vs. Harem coming out in July. It's due to my editor tomorrow. Ooh, oh my gosh, that's exciting. Oh, the next stage is so fun. So fun. I'm still working on my edits, but I'm excited. Well, I just got them back. What the heck am I talking about? But I'm excited like for the next stages and stuff. But excited that's coming out in July. I'm expanding my zero draft 20K words to 60 to 70K. I'm gonna throw the romance for this camp nano. Good goal, great goal. I love camp because it's not November. Literally, I feel like November is just like the worst. I don't know. I with holidays and see it for the November NaNoWriMo because I need the hard deadline and not the pressure. But I get that. I get that. It would help keep people dedicated for sure. Like for me, who needs a hard deadline, you think I'd like it, but. Hello! I'm glad you're here. Starting my new work in progress for this camp, even though I have at least 6 work in progresses at the moment. I just have an idea and want to start it. And all the rest have at least one draft and want for this one too. Awesome. Well, sometimes those shiny ideas, you just gotta give into them, Sometimes. Got the edits back for a second book in my current series the other day, so I'm kicking off working on that today. Well, I'm actually. Am I gonna sneeze? This one feels legit. No. Every time. I almost sneeze every single time. Clean my desk first and prep for working on it. Well, that's exciting. Yay for edits back. Hello. I'm ready to get started. I'm hoping to finish my book for April Camp NaNoWriMo. Love it. Love it. Well, let me load. You know what I just realized? My birthday's on a Sunday. So if I switch to streaming on Sundays, I wouldn't be able to stream on my birthday. So maybe that won't work in April. Maybe I'll postpone that till May. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's okay. I just realized that. I don't even know what I realized that about. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, uh, 25 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna run downstairs and get my book. That's why my fist is up. We remembered. I'm gonna get the book. I'm gonna package that up, and I will check on you guys in 25 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get writing and see where we end up. All right. That is that for that sprint. How'd we do? That sprint actually felt like it was very long. I don't know why I felt so long. I don't think I got very far. But oh my goodness. How do we do? How do we do? How do we do? Let me turn that off. Turn it back to that one. I have nothing to share. See, when I am reading, I don't have updates I can share. I don't even know how many pages I read. I don't know where I started, but we're getting there. Good progress. I'm so close to finishing a draft. Oh my gosh. How much do you think you have left, do you think? Curious. Almost done with client work for the night. Awesome. Yay. That's exciting. That's got to be exciting. Working on my newsletters. I'm just putting the finishing touches on that. Almost done. Awesome. I accidentally sent out a newsletter today with the wrong blurb for the book I mentioned, which is funny. There's a comment on today's video that says, the May is unnecessary. Sarah Sutton sounds better on its own. Okay. like why? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, oh, interesting. Anyway, 573 words. Awesome job. No revising done, but I'm getting some billable work done. So progress. Epic. Only through 6 invitations. How is it like you're just having to do the like addresses? Is that all that it is? I haven't done. Obviously, I haven't done that before. But I was gonna say I haven't handwritten like addresses out since like graduation, I don't think. So, and I do remember that taking forever. Handwriting all the addresses for the invitations. Like, oh, not fun. But how many do you have? Do you know? How many do you have? Get through 2 slides of notes, but next sprint I'll be writing the homework for the slides. So yay-ish. Hopefully that goes well though. Got through most of my first chapter. I already changed the POV in this one, but trying to go from 5K to about 3K for my next section. Nice. Nice. Negative 13 words. Why is that so funny to me? Oh, the joys of editing as you write. It's hard. It's so hard. I didn't do much. I filled out the outline for my book's outline, the questions I need to answer, sort of. Got distracted and did some other thing and ate some bread thing. Sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. 15 words. Awesome. Maybe 4 plot points. Oh, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. I'm excited to celebrate with you. Nails applied, ready to start writing now. Fun. Dear Lord, I forgot what you were saying. I love when that happens. Whenever I'm on streams, that happens to me all the time. Because like when I'm like watching a stream, like I don't have 2 laptops. I have one to like watch the stream, one to write on. So like I don't watch the person as I'm writing, which I feel like people don't normally. But like so like when they come off the stream, it scares you every time. It scares me every time. I get startled so often. That's funny because I can picture myself jumping. I'm sorry for scaring you. I got 800 words. I'm going a little slower than usual because I'm trying to build a story Bible as I write. I just make a random facts my characters write to keep track of. Gotcha. That's smart. I should have done that with the Most Likely To series. Did I? No, I didn't get any words. That sprint, I was making a list of YouTube videos I planned to make and may or may not have gone and did some online shopping for the office. Online shopping. I love it. I love it. That sounds great though. 455 words in CE, that sprint. Awesome job. Why would someone leave a comment? I mean, I don't know. I swear, it's just like, it sounds better without the May. According to you, it sounds better. Sure. But like, I don't, and I'm 90% sure May is your middle name, so I think in the comments, May is my middle name, but like there are so many Sarah Suttons out there, it's like I have to have some sort of, I don't know, but I just read that and I'm like, I don't even know what to say to you, but I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, I should probably delete it, but just like, person, please. It's so funny. I worked on my curator's prologue, 280 new words in that file so far. Had to send an email to the company I got the keyboard from. Hope they can reply in a few days. Gotcha. You know what's so funny? I bought this ring light and I got something in the mail from this company. How did I have that set? What the heck? There we go. I got something in the mail from this company. It said, please leave a 5-star review on Amazon, but don't mention this card in your Amazon review or else you'll jeopardize your Amazon account. I'm like, friends, you can't do that. Oh, in exchange for a $10 gift card. Amazon gift card, in exchange for a $10 Amazon gift card. I'm like, you can't do that. It'll jeopardize my account? No, it'll jeopardize you, dummy. But also, like, how are you able to send me stuff? I was alarmed. And I went to their like Amazon page and they were all 5-star reviews. And like, how many $10 gift cards is that? Like, you're just giving away money, and for what? For what? I swear. People are just, it's okay. It's okay. Just addresses. I have like 70 to fill out. Ooh, you'll get there. It'll be great. Do you have anyone helping you, or is it just you? If it's just you, I'm so sorry. 818 words already up there, quality words, but that is what the editing. Yes, editing is for editing. You're right. My cheeks are getting so hot. Yeah, a lot of the quality comes in editing because like you'll read stuff back and be like, oh no, that sounds weird, and it's okay because drafting is just getting everything onto the page and letting your brain juices leak out, you know. So it's okay. It's great. I mean, I guess so. It's okay. It's just funny to me. It's funny how certain things stand out to people. Like it never would have even crossed my mind to be like, your middle name is so unnecessary. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even cross my mind. And then to be like, Sarah Sutton sounds better than Sarah May Sutton. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just funny. Baby steps. Hey, that's a great word count for 25 minutes, though. That's awesome. Definitely no words for me. I got distracted with the shiny new thing. I love it. I was flabbergasted. I was so like, I was shocked that I got that in the mail. I'm like, excuse me. Oh no, the fiance is no help. Well, hopefully it goes by fast. It's not fun writing stuff out. Not fun at all. I mean, your hand would cramp after a little bit. I used the sprint as a brainstorming session. I came up with a random story. I think I'm going to spend camp and outlining it. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, literally. But that sounds cool. Yay for a brand new story. Yay. I hope outlining next month goes well for you. I can't believe April starts tomorrow, though. Like, how? Although, you know what? The beginning of March does feel like it was a long time ago because the beginning of March is when I had like 12 manuscripts in a row, and that feels like a long time ago. So it's been a month since Run with the Bad Boy came out. That feels like a long time ago. That's weird. I got a bit distracted and I read some of Julie and Julia's movie script online, and then I wrote a bit of my short story. Have you ever watched Julie and Julia's movie? No, I don't know what that is. It's a movie? I've never seen that. Julie and Julia's. Is that the one with like, that's probably not the one with Meryl Streep because I actually have no idea what this, is that the one with Meryl Streep? Am I going crazy? Am I thinking I think I'm probably thinking of a totally different movie because I've never even watched that movie, the one I am thinking about. So thank you. It's both my grandma's middle names. So I did this to myself. I have the capabilities to make address labels or one of them handwritten. See, I feel you on that. I feel you. Because I was gonna say, like, do you do address labels? But I feel you for the aesthetic. I understand the aesthetic. What is this? That was weird. Something just popped on my computer. I don't know what that was. Anyway, sorry, distracted. March is like the 7th grade of the year. 7th grade. Like you don't remember the 7th grade? Do I remember the 7th grade? Is that what you're implying? That people don't remember their 7th grade? Do I remember this in the 7th grade? I don't know if I do. Crazy. They do blend together. 6th, 7th, and 8th do blend together. I was working through a blurb for this book. It's the hardest part. I feel why this is literally I have to write the blurb for Faith Even the Football Player, and I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I have no idea how to describe it. It's just like, I would literally rather do anything else but write this blurb for book 4. But I have to. I have to. Oh, so is it the one with, like, is it Julia Child? Like, it's about Julia Child? Is it that one where there's, like, cooking in it? Was I right? Wow. And I've never even seen that movie, so I don't even know how I know about it. But I don't know if I remember the 7th grade. That is so funny. I remember 8th, and I remember 6th, 7th. My middle school years were absolute garbage, though. They were terrible. Oh, no, is it? Okay, now we're just gonna pause. Well, I can't pause because if I pause, then nobody can tell me if it is stuck. So I have to keep talking. But I could keep talking and it could be stuck. I have no idea. I guess I could look up on my phone. I hope not. If we have Wi-Fi issues, I'm so upset. Okay, so it's not stuck for Clara. Interesting. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. I mean, I hope it gets unstuck for you, like, quickly, Kara, but hang on. Okay, turn my voice down. We don't need to let me listen. Okay, stop pop. I'm okay. Anyway. I don't know what I was saying. You mentioning 7th grade maybe as I was 9 years ago for me now, and I'm not okay. I know I'm not that old, but it sure feels like it. It's been a long time for me. Like, I graduated I'll be out of school 6 years in June. So 6 plus 4, 10, 12? Is that the math? Look at me, a mathematician. Anyway, I'm not. If you guys know me, you know I suck at math. It's so bad. I'm writing a book right now with journals and diaries that are loosely based on my life. I started in 6th grade, and I forgot 99% of middle school, except it was traumatizing. Yeah, I feel like that is middle school. It's just so long ago that it's easy to remember. To forget. And it's like everything kind of blends together unless something traumatic happens. So I feel you. But my middle school years did absolutely suck. They were very bad. My high school kind of, like, the early high school kind of wasn't fun either. I was just so sick. I was sick all the time. I was gone from school so many days that they almost had to, like, call, like, I think, no, I got to a point where they're like, if you miss one more day, we'll have to call, like, not child services, but, like, whoever they call, truancy people. I don't know. But I was sick all the time. Oh no, I'm lagging. I feel like YouTube has been weird. Refresh if something's wrong. Interesting. Oh, got storms. Yeah. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but we're writers, we don't math. Literally, I don't math. I no, it's not a thing for me. We're about to start our next sprint, just in case anybody has been wondering when we're starting that. We're about to. Jim's in 7th grade, stop, can't go back that far. High school is far enough. I feel like, yeah, middle school is just so hard to remember, except for the big things that happened. We went to I think I already said this in a stream once, but I remember, I think it was the 7th grade. We went to a roller rink. The entire middle school did, so all 3 grades. We went to a roller rink to, like, celebrate the end of a marking period or something. And I think, like, 4 people broke their arms on that trip. Like, it was just, like, one after the other. People just broke their arms. And I think about it to this day because I think it's so funny that so many people at one field trip broke their arm. Like, how's that? That's just so funny to me. I started a new school in the 6th grade, which is still elementary school. Oh, your 6th grade is elementary? I actually have heard that. 6th grade is middle school for me, but that's interesting. I went to, before the new district, it was middle school. I was thrown. Yeah, that would be really strange if it flipped like that. That's so funny. Your math just confused me again, but I'm guessing that's because the difference in between school systems in the US and Canada. We're not the same age, though. Right? We're not. I'm 24. Aren't you? I think you're younger than me. So it makes sense that we are. I'm older. Like my seventh grade was further back. This is throwback to a stream ages ago. Just mentioned. Why am I struggling? I just met someone else who had a ride your tractor to school day. See, I'm glad it was not just us. I was talking with the friend on the stream, and we were both shocked that nobody else had a ride your tractor to school day. I was alarmed that it was just us, but now it's not. So I'm very happy. I bet the school is like best trip. I think they got a lot of flack for it. Oh, it's so funny. It's just so funny. If I could relive that field trip just to see the chaos. Although I was talking to a friend, I'm like, do you remember that field trip where everybody fell and broke their arm? She's like, yeah, I was one of those kids. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm 2 years younger, but you said your seventh grade is only a year more than me. Well, it could be, like it depends on. I don't know. It's kind of tough, but I think it could still work. I think, depending on when your birthday is. I think. I don't know. We had one in my school. Okay, so what? Okay, phew. I personally, I'm a city girl, so I always thought that was so weird. So like, I feel glad that it was not just my school. Okay, great. Yeah, also, I didn't have a tractor. And the way my school was set up, like half of the students, I don't know if this is giving too much away. Half of the students lived like 20 minutes from the school, while the other half lived like 5 minutes from the school. So some people could ride their tractors, but most could not. Or no, and maybe just equal halves, but just always so strange. Anyway, I'm getting ready to start the next round, I promise. I really want to add a scene into a book now where multiple people break bones. I think it's so fun. Yeah, it's kind of like how old you are depends on like what grade you're starting and when you're starting school. Like when you're younger, like my brother, his birthday is in August, so he could have been the grade below or the grade above. Does that make sense? So it depends on how old you are and when your birthday is. Okay, I'm glad it's not. See, when we were streaming before, and I mentioned this, it was just me and the person who had who was at my school, so it was just me. So I'm glad it's not just us. I wish we had a rider tractor day in Toronto because that'd be hilarious. Can you imagine people riding tractors downtown? It would take forever to get there. Never heard of riding a tractor to school. Well, good. You've missed out on nothing. I'm an anti-tractor person, or riding it to school anyway. It just feels like, why? You gotta wake up extra early. Could you hitch a track or train? Could you hitch on a tractor? I don't know. Was your school depend on your birthday? We don't have that in Canada. That's what year you're born. Yeah, I think it is kind of dependent on your birthday, like when your birthday falls and stuff. That way, that way you're old enough to be like mature enough to grasp enough to go into that grade. Intended to ride a tractor. I'm saying tractor, right? Like I just want to make sure through the streets of LA. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be so funny to do it through LA. How funny would that be? That's so. Could you imagine like all the traffic you would like hold up? Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so funny. All right. Well, enough of bring your tractor to school day because I actually had enough of that in high school. So like I don't need it again. But let's start our next sprint. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, in September, so I had to wait technically a year. Yeah, depends on just like when your birthday falls. So if it falls too close to the school year when it starts, then you're pushed to the next. Yeppers peppers. I mean, I'm also like 21 years old and I've been a part of VA that doesn't do stuff like that. Yeah. I wish I didn't. I feel like I'm way too like anti-nature for Michigan. Like Michigan is all about nature and like water and fishing and hunting, and I am just none of that. That's nothing about me. I was in school in my 30s. You were 5 before October. You go to kindergarten, but now it's if you're 5 at the end of September. That makes sense. Yes. I understand. I'm picking up what you guys are laying down. You're totes right. You're explaining it in a much better way than I ever could have. So thank you. 25 minutes on the clock for our second sprint. I think we'll probably go for the full 4 sprints tonight. I don't have any pressing commitments other than reading, but I'll just read on stream. So, yepers. All right. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's start our sprint and see where we end up. All right. So that was sprint 2. How did we do? Oh, that rhymed. I actually have a quick question for you guys. I Googled it, but I don't always trust Google. What's the difference between women's fiction and chick lit? I think I know, but I also want confirmation. So I'm just curious. If anybody knows the answer. Isn't like chick lit like more like lighthearted and like I don't know. The Google said it tackles lighter topics, and women's fiction tackles heavier topics with a little bit more of a serious writing style. And chick lit has lighter topics and a more like kind of fun and quirky writing style. Is that true? If anybody knows, let me know. I am curious, but let me know. Let me know. Chick lit and women's fiction. So. Finished client work. Yay, Jessica! Woo. I have quite a bit left, but I'm happy that you finished. Yay! Still working on cutting words from section 1. I hate how important first chapters / pages are when they're planning to clear it. Yeah, oh, that's tough. That's tough. I feel like I don't know much about querying, so I don't know much about the stress, but I imagine that it would be very stressful. I always thought women's fiction and chick lit were the same, to be honest, but just that women's fiction is a nicer term for it. Oh. See, but you're just fictional. I mean, I don't know. I Googled and that's what Google said, but like I also, I want to make sure that I feel like chick lit is the more like beachy reads that people talk about, right? And women's fiction is the more like heavier stuff. Why did I just do that? 508 words. That's brand awesome. I think chick lit is like rom-com, but not central rom. That makes so much sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, cool. I always thought they were the same thing. Yeah, I didn't think they were the same thing. I thought they were like I thought there were it was a different tone because one of the manuscripts I'm reading they talk it as a women's fiction, but it has a lot of comedic elements, and I'm like that's not common with what I read in women's fiction. What I usually read in women's fiction, it's heavier topics, it's more serious topics, and the main characters are more serious. So it felt like not quite, but I was thinking maybe it was chick lit. 626, awesome for the total word count for the day. Epic. I think women's fiction is taken more serious than the experience of women, and chick lit's the fluffy escapism written for women. Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, I don't read the genre either, so like I don't know. I read enough women's fiction in my editing job that I feel like I know the tones of it, and it's like, but this one doesn't quite hit the women's fiction tone. 683 words during that last sprint. Awesome. There's a difference, and I do end up self-publishing one day. I think I'd be women's fiction then. I think probably. I could see that. Also, I wrote 700 words. Not sure if I mentioned, but my book is a rewrite of my old One Direction fan fiction, so I decided to listen to One Direction for inspo. Ended up dancing more than writing. Literally. There was, oh my gosh, if I had had someone to go with me, you bet your butts I would have been there. So in Detroit, there was a One Direction night. It was like a Midnight Memories night where they were just playing Midnight Memories songs like a DJ was. It was like a concert venue, but I think there was a bar and stuff. If I had someone to go with me, I would have gone and had the time of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a One Direction. Oh, I'm a directioner. That's me. Hello. Thank you for popping in. I am doing well. We're being productive over here tonight, which we love. This is the second time I finished. Oh, you finished? Yay! Oh my gosh, yeah, it is the second time. I remember celebrating you last time. That's so exciting. I can't believe you finished already. Oh, that's great. 533, awesome. Chick lit. Okay, that makes sense. Because I wouldn't call Devil Wears Prada women's fiction if you were to talk about it like that. So that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. 464, awesome. I know, I know. It would have been magical and amazing, and I would have been able to die, and it would have been fine. I've only been to One Direction concert, um, so I just like, oh, I would have loved just going and jamming out with a bunch of other Directioners. You know, like, there might not have been that many people, but, like, what a time that would have been, you know? But I would have gone by myself if it weren't Detroit. But if they ever wondering One Direction in Toronto, you should come. I'm down. If they ever do, keep an eye out. I'd be there. I'd be there in a heartbeat. Oh my gosh, it would be epic. Oh, that was just my little tidbit story. Yes, it would have been amazing. It's all right. It's fine. I feel like we just ended that sprint though, and I'm already at the bottom of the comments. So we start another one? What time is it? 8:35. We just finished our sprint. I don't have anything else to say. I don't have anything else to talk about. So maybe we should just dive into sprint number 3, shall we? Make sure I don't have any more comments. I guess I sure, why not? We'll be productive. I'm on a roll with my reading. I'm enjoying it immensely. It's very funny. It's very fun. So yeah. Well, let's just dive in. It always feels weird though to start a sprint right immediately after the last sprint, but if you guys are ready, I'm ready too. So 25 minutes on the clock for sprint number 3. We are going to dive in 3, 2, 1. Let's get started and we'll see where we end up. All right. So number 3, done. How do we do? I feel like that one went by super fast too. Oh, I got off, I got up to look around in the middle of it because the thunder was so loud and I didn't know it was supposed to thunder today. So it really surprised me and my lights flickered and I'm like, great. This is just great. But we're still here. I think the storm kind of passed, so how do we do? I think I'm close to halfway. So that is exciting. Super exciting. But yes. Hello. Finished one round of editing chapter 1. Still have 1 keywords to cut. It's about to read it again. Then got 21 round phone. Oh my gosh. Hopefully nothing happens. Stay safe. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any. I don't think we have that bad of weather over here. I think it is just thunder and rain. Is that thunder right now? I was just gonna say the thunder's died down, but I don't think we have any extremes coming. But I know a lot of places, more like in the more Midwest, did have a lot of more severe weather. So stay safe. I came in a little over a minute left and didn't do much, just daydreamed. Love it. Hello. Just want to say hi in the chat. Well, I'm glad you could pop in and say hi. 756 words. Wow, I didn't expect that for myself. Great job. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about you watching your vlog earlier and was wondering if you watched. I haven't. That is the one with the girl from Business Proposal, right? She's in that, I think. I feel like I remember her face from the advertisements I get about it sometimes. But I haven't watched that yet. I just finished Are You Human Too? It was good. I skimmed a lot though. That was the only thing. So the parts I enjoyed were really good, but the company stuff was just not as fun, which you wouldn't know that if you watched today's vlog, because I said that in today's vlog, but I was able to do some notes, but I submitted 1 assignment. I'm halfway through the second, excited to finish it because it only leaves 2 tests for tomorrow. Awesome. Yay. That's great. Don't know how many words I did that sprint, but I done 1,638 words for the entire stream. Heck yes. That's awesome. Seems like a simple question. Although the current chapter I'm waiting through one is Damien's. Oh, cast of thousands. Oh my gosh. Damien's a fun name though. Current total word count for the day 1,241. Awesome. Making my way through one of my notes notebook to check if I missed any detail from my story. Actually found some details for another idea though. Awesome. That sounds cool though. That sounds cool. I missed most of the last sprint. I didn't make it back till there's only less than 7 minutes left. Managed another 137 words. That's great for 7 minutes. Awesome. I'm at the adhesion point. The Harry Styles character just picked the main character to be his guide around school because he recognized her from the meet cute, cheesy, but I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Started editing chapter 9. It's a long chapter, so it'll take a bit. Awesome. Well, good luck with that. My main character's name is Rosina. Her controlling boyfriend's name is Leonardo. Ooh, I like it. Not the controlling boyfriend part, but oh my gosh, tornado sirens. No, you guys stay safe. Please stay safe. I was talking to my dad about it today. If I have like a tornado here, I'd go underneath my stairs, I think. We think. There's really nothing else. Nowhere else for me to go. And my old house, we had a basement, and it was great. We had 2 basements, really. But this one, no basements. Kind of free writing my draft at the moment to work myself back into it after not writing for a while. Free drafting sounds fun. My first draft outlined the first 3 chapters of this project. Cool. It's so good when it makes me feel. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually start making a notes list of what I want to watch because I haven't done that. I have a whole list of ones that I have watched, but then I ask for recommendations and then I forget the recommendations. So I'm going to say K-drama watch list. I have 1 watch list on Viki, but oops, wrong button. But I feel like I should have one. So it's today's webtoon, you said? I feel like I should have one like on a watch list. You know, I should have a watch list on my phone. Yes. Gosh, Sarah, how many How long does it take for you to answer a question or say a sentence? Trying to figure out how many scenes in a chapter, but not sure what needs to happen in between two side characters. Any ideas on how to get past this? Quite honestly, when that happens with me when I'm drafting, I just add like a bracket and say, look at this later, because I hate being stalled out like that. That's absolutely one of my like biggest frustrations with writing is when I do stall out in scenes like that. And usually by the time I go back to edit it, I already know how the scene needs to go, or sometimes the scene is cut out entirely just from how I reorganize it in editing. So that's what I do. I know it's like not the best for people who like feel like they need to have it all like written and like, you know, have it in chronological order, nothing skipped, but I just can't do it. Oof. See, my anxiety, I hate that. I hate that. I would hate that. Like me not having a basement. We haven't had a tornado touch down in years. Knock on wood. So like it's not something I should be anxious about, but just realized my total for the day is 2.5K words, which is higher than I thought. About a third of what I need to write every day for April. Yes, I'm really excited to see how this goes for you. I think you're gonna do great. Or like too flat. We don't have a basement access. We have a giant window with a tree right in front of it in the living room. Of course, there's a window with a tree. Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's crazy. Up to chapter 12 on this run, I'm just running through the simple edits, so grammatical stuff. I'll tackle the overused words, my least favorite part of my next run through. Yes, I hate doing overused words too. I hate it so much. Oh, I pushed it off to the last minute because I hate it. Because I'm living in an apartment with no basement. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, we don't, like I said, we don't ever, we're so rare. The last tornado we had, I think, was in my 5th grade. So it's been a long time. I've been skipping this scene for a while. I know it needs to happen as a bridge scene, but the ending of this chapter is driving me nuts. Oh no, I feel you. Oh, well, if anybody else has some tips, let us know. Oh, I feel you though. I'm sending you all of the like writing inspo right now because I don't need it tonight. So you get all of it from me. I also have a tree and traffic lights that move in the wind right in front of my window. I did everything but this. It's gonna be okay. As long as you just don't stand in front of it when it storms, you know? Just like be away from the window if it's storming. I'm in the city of Chicago, so we should get the strong wind, but not the actual cyclone. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Well, are we ready to dive into our final sprint of the night? Like I said, I'm about like halfway, close to halfway, I'd say. Probably 15 pages away from halfway. So we are chugging right along. It's going great. It's going well. So the last time of the sirens actually went off in the city for the first time. That's so crazy. I wouldn't have expected there to be tornadoes in Chicago. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's crazy. Oh no. No. Yeah, that would probably give me anxiety. I personally love storms. I love like thunder and lightning and all the heavy rain. I don't love tornadoes, obviously, but like heavy winds, like to watch the trees sway and stuff. I absolutely love it. Obviously, like I said, don't love tornadoes, but if I had a bed underneath like a window, I wanted so bad a skylight when I was growing up because I would love to just watch storms. Oh, but I wasn't. We didn't live in a house that could do that. So, but well. I'm on the West Coast, so no tornadoes for me, luckily. But please stay safe and won't have them. But I do get crazy storms here when it rains and power goes out. Isn't that crazy? The West Coast doesn't get tornadoes. That's wild to me. I need more tea. Don't think we have sirens in my city. You just defend for yourself. We have like the fire siren that goes off whenever there's a fire call, and then it goes off when there's a tornado. So storms are the best. I love storms. I love storms. Let's go to watch. That's literally me and my dad. We used to go out. My dad, he used to talk about how he wanted to build like a storm observatory, just like a building with a lot of windows to watch storms. Wouldn't have been safe, but my God, it's in this room. Like, oh, I bet it's so beautiful. I bet everyone went to their roof. Why would you go to the roof? That's so funny. That is so funny. I usually feel sleepy when it rains heavily because I used to watch rain ASMR videos when I had insomnia. Hey, that's great though. I'm glad that worked. But it's funny how even like later it still affects you like in a psychological way. How funny is that? Well, are we ready to hop into our final sprint? Speaking of coffee, I really, really, really want to go make me a cup of coffee, but it is 9 at night. So I probably shouldn't, but like I want to. I absolutely love that. That's so funny to me. My grandma had a summer where we watched a hailstorm. It was gorgeous. One of my few memories of my young childhood. I would highly recommend it. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That sounds beautiful too. Oh, I love it. Ugh. All these storm stories. I'm like living for them. I was able to hear the rain earlier, but now it's too quiet. I'm bummed about. Okay, 25 minutes on the clock for our final sprint of the night. Let's end off on a good note. Let's finish well. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start sprinting and see where we end up for the night. All right. That was it. That was the final sprint. How do we do? Oh, my brain. Actually, it's my eyeballs. Oh, and my butt. This chair is so not comfy long term. Adhesion. I've actually never heard it called that before. So that's interesting. I do like how that is. I like that phrase. I think it depends on every book. Honestly, it honestly just depends. So I feel like for my current book, they meet 2, 3 times, I think. And then trying to think for Along with the Bad Boy, they meet 1, 2 times, 3 times, 2. So it honestly depends on the pace of the story, I think. Since I'm just trying my hand at the characters are talking twice by that point. Oh, gotcha. And they say 4 times. I still like the plot, but I feel like it needs to overhaul the setting so it flows better. Understandable. I also think this will be chunky book, so that might take taken into account. Oh, that was answering the question. I lined a bit more and I got stuck, so took a break. Nice. Started the next read through, but didn't get far because nitpicking words is hard to cut. Absolutely. Did awesome. Submitted the last assignment. Now tomorrow's just 2 tests. I also got to write some about 512 words. You crushed it, that sprint. Wow. Total today, 1,879. Awesome. 2,379 for the whole stream. Great job. 750 words and existential crisis about whether I need to add more character interaction before this point. So on a day's work. I feel you. I feel like my book, where I'm at right now, there's not a lot of I got to go back and add some more romantic tension to the first 58,000 words. I think there's a little, but not as much as I want. Don't romance for me. Yeah, I'm glad you could come. No, so not this Sunday. What is next Sunday? Is next Sunday the 9th? So not next Sunday. So I probably will stream next Friday is what I'll probably do. If that's changed, I'll let you guys. Check on my Instagram. I don't post in the community tab about whether or not I'm streaming. I feel like that's just not something that I want popping up in people's subscription feeds. But if you're ever curious about if I am streaming on a Friday, if there's no stream scheduled, check my Instagram stories because I'll either talk about it there because by Friday, my stream is usually scheduled. So if I don't have a stream scheduled, then it's probably not going to happen on Friday. But for now, next Friday. Read 7 pages of 1984. Nice. We read that in school. I remember almost nothing about it. Managed 874 words last sprint. Awesome. You guys, we crushed it tonight. This was productive. I've been all week. Yeah, literally, it's the most productive I've been in a long time, too. And it feels so good to be productive with, other people. So fun. So good. So fun to chat with you guys. I have about 130 pages left to read tonight, so I'm going to be reading for a while. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, whether that is writing some more, relaxing, and I hope you're safe if it's storming where you guys are. Try and double that tonight, give myself ready for camp. Hey, if you want to do it, if you feel ready to do it, go for it. I believe in you. Yes, these have been so great. Streaming so often. I love it. I love just chatting with you guys again and just being able to be productive and get stuff done together. And I feel like it holds me accountable, which I have definitely been needing. So I'm going to let you guys go here. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. And if you are staying up until midnight to get those words in for Nano, or if you're writing already, best of luck to you. I cannot wait to hear your guys' progress next time when we meet. So definitely get some stuff done and brag it up to me next Friday. All right. I will log off here. Yeah. Bye guys.